howdy, and how do you do? It's day 2 in our little hotel apartment thing. Yes, we are living in a hotel. Yes, we are nomads, homeless nomads on the East Coast is what I call us. But that's okay. If you want to know the story behind why we are nomads and we're on the East Coast, that is in our previous video with our little Paladin of Cruciball 13, 14 or whatever, and I think I even titled the video "We've Moved" or something like that. Just for excitement, some of that exciting draw in. But I did look at, so I came across Social Blade. Have you ever seen that website, Social Blade? It apparently shows you all kinds of information about other YouTube channels or content creating channels. Shows you all kinds of information for them. And so I looked at ours. I looked at our channel. We are rated as a C+ channel. Now, I was kind of dabbling around trying to figure out, is C+ good? Is C+ bad? Well, if you didn't know, C+ is better than C-. C+ is better than C. I don't think there's anything other than those two categories below us, though. So if that tells you anything with how we lie and how we are in this together, yes, we are something. Isn't that a High School Musical song? Oh, it's together. I don't know, I'm putting too much brain power into figuring it out. But we are a C-. C's do get... sorry. Let me try that again. C's do get degrees according to our, 2 presidents ago? 3 presidents ago? 3 presidents ago. Oh my lord, I've been alive for that long? Sheesh. I never really thought about being alive that long, but I guess I have been alive long enough to see that many presidents. Which I'm pretty sure I was alive whenever Clinton was still president. I think. I don't know, when did Clinton take office? Do you know? Let me just Google it real quick. Oh, I have Social Blade still pulled up. Yeah, I was interested in it. I'm definitely going to be spending a lot of free time looking at that. Clinton presidency. Yes, 1993 to 2001. So yes, I was alive for old Clinton's presidency. He was the first president I had experienced. So that is kind of crazy that that's the case. I guess I'm showing my age some way. Some of you guys think that's old. Some of you think I've seen other presidents. If you've been born before that. We can still upgrade you and have enough Monet to buy a relic. We'll take Mental Mantle. I do enjoy Mental Mantle. That's just a little bit of extra DPS going out. Tactical Treat's nice. Round Guard's nice. I think we take Tactical Treat here. My calculations say we take Tactical Treat. That's just my scientific observations. But yes, actually I can pull it up and give you some of our statistics while we're sitting here, since I have Social Blade pulled up on my phone. So, little did any of you guys know, probably you don't even care to know, but back whenever Mixer was a thing, not to pat myself on the back or brag or anything or make you all jealous, but I was the #1 top streamer for Halo Wars 2. So usually whenever someone asks, so like how I wooed my wife, I told her, yeah, I was the #1 streamer on a game topic in Mixer. Sounds a little cooler than whenever I say it was Halo Wars 2, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, at that time I was no big deal. Was I good? Not necessarily. Did I have an awful duos partner? Yes. Let's look up old Cam Win here. Hello, Cam Win. C+ rated. We don't want any of you. We don't need a heal either. We'll take our money and run. We are the 808,989th Social Blade rank. That's our ranking. Grubby gloves offered to us. I will take it. I will take it for sure. Never let me not take grubby gloves. We just need Pierce for grubby gloves to be even better than what it can be. I tell you what, this hotel has one of those AC units and heating units that are right under the window, and you can adjust it and it blows the air. And it's right next to the desk that they have in here. So fortunately, yes, they did. There is a desk at least. So I am at least at a desk, and I can work from a desk. I can play games from a desk at the very least. But I'm telling you what, it's right next to this awful vent, and it is freezing cold. It doesn't blow on me too often, but whenever Oakley, she loves it. She loves that vent. And she'll go stand right in front of it, and it's like that wind blows away from her, like around her and into me. It is awful. Absolutely miserable. But I digress. Subscriber rank. Now this is kind of interesting. Now, out of all of those channels in the whole wide world channels, I think another crit's going to be a little bit better for us. So there's probably millions of channels out there, I would imagine. We are ranked 12,543rd. 12,543rd for subscriber rank. I think that's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. We're in the top 15,000 people or channels. That's pretty impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are on the board. Now, it's not going to win us any trophies or anything, but still, that is an impressive accomplishment, I do have to say. I say so myself. That is impressive accomplishment, and I think we all deserve a pat on our backs for the amount of work, the amount of growth that we've had. It's just phenomenal, and I can't thank any of you more for our growth. It's all thanks to you, and that is why we are in the top 15,000 YouTube channels by subscriber rank. Have to preface by subscriber rank. But subscriber rank, that's pretty good for subscriber rank. But I digress. Let's look at the other statistics, why don't we? Hopefully oh, look, that works. Who is our final boss here? Ew, I don't like this final boss. I do not like this final boss one bit, you know? Say we upgrade this stone all the way. Don't worry about healing. No. Oh, Cruciball's Fleece. The dungeon die, we're just never lucky enough for it. So video views rank, which this is understandable. We can't really be that high in viewer rank just because we are still a fairly young channel. I mean, if I started this channel 10 years ago and we have the same amount of views that we're getting now and we're consistent with that over the years, then oh, did you see that fancy shot? Why is it doing 2? I don't get that. Just a second, I'm focusing on this fight real quick. Oh, wait. Why did I focus on that fight so hard? Call me crazy for focusing on that fight. Actually focusing on that fight. I didn't need to. Oh. Say we continue. There's the defresh potion, but we only have one refresh. Oh. I wanted the defresh potion, but we only have one way to refresh, and that's that refresh. We don't even have a refresh orb. We don't have anything that will help us. Kind of sucks that we're skipping, but I'm skipping. So, even if I started this 10 years ago, we have the same consistent views. That channel, say we have less views than we actually have right now. So say I started this channel 10 years ago, and we're getting on average 100 views every video. That channel will be ranked higher than us, even though we have a higher subscriber count, we have a higher everything. It would still be ranked higher than us because lifetime views, it's going to be better than us. We would have to be like a Mr. Beast channel or whoever else gets hundreds of millions of views or tens of millions of views every video to be able to catch up to it. Granted, then it will catch up to it instantly, but I digress. What am I doing here? We're losing so much HP because of this shield, because we have 0 pierce and we've picked up nothing. Look how much life we lost. My lord. We're in trouble, aren't we? We're in big doo-doo. We're in big doo-doo. But that's my take on the viewer rank. That doesn't really matter. For our country, now granted, I know a lot of you aren't are in the same country as me, and I understand that. So I work 12 hours a day, just so you know. Oh, wow. My wife's first day at her new hospital is today, and she just texted me saying she works 12 hours today, just so I know, so I can't just expect her to be home anytime soon, at least. I think this might be the run ender right here, but that's okay. We weren't feeling this run anyway because we didn't pick up anything good. We didn't pick up a single good orb. It didn't offer us a single good orb either, which is quite frustrating. We never beat them on the first try anyway. Another refresh is actually going to be phenomenal for us, because that did hurt us last time. But in the country of the US of A, so not Canada and not Romania, I can't remember the other countries that you guys are from. There's a lot of countries out in this world and a lot of countries you guys are from, but I tried to remember them. I remembered 2. I'm sure Puerto Rico was one of you guys. Now I'm just grasping for any country that I was. Germany. UK. I'm sure there's UK in here. What's this map look like? Yeah, I'm sure there's a UKN in here. A Brit. But in the US, we are 6,286th. 6,000. We're in the top 10. We are in the top 10,000. Not top 10, but top 10,000 channels in the US of A. That's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie, out of all the channels that are out there, and we are in the top 10, makes me feel, I think I'd rather hit the shop than the elite fight at this point, because we can hit elite fight further on. We still have the starting orbs, all level 1, and then look at this. Remove all orbs, please. Oh, we won. GG easy, no re. We won. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Subscribers for the last 30 days was 30. We've had better, but I'll take it. Any subscriber growth is good subscriber growth in my eyes. I remember back in the day whenever we were getting hardly anything and I was just making videos for myself, essentially. My own enjoyment. We are night and day difference from there, and that's all because of you all. Thank you so much. Consider subscribing if you're not, but it's not required. Content's free. You can watch it if you want. You don't have to subscribe. Just makes these numbers look a little better on their on Social Blade. Maybe we can get above a C+. That would be nice. We have 358 uploads, which is pretty impressive amount of uploads. I don't think I'm going to be one of those people that just take down previous uploads, because I think, especially if we grow to be a big channel, I want to see, and I want others to be able to see where we came from, like what our first videos were like, how much we've grown, and I want to go back and cringe at some of the videos that we've made. That's what I want. Is it too much to ask to cringe? Cringe at some of our previous videos. Not protected and make it seem like we were good at YouTube our whole lives. Because we aren't. We're still not good at YouTube. If we're good at YouTube, we would be maybe in the top 1,000. Maybe one day we could be in the top 1,000. Who knows? Who knows where we could be? But as of right now, we're in the top 15,000 on subscriber count. Subscriber count, I'm not too fixated on. Yes, it is a good determinant on how large our basis, like how big our community is. And the community is kind of what I wanted to start this channel for, is to have a community of our own. But it's not necessarily that important as long as people are still here actively in the comment section for me to talk to. What is that? Highway robbery. Can be upgraded any number of times. I feel like that's a perfect combo. That is like a perfect combo with our Ouroboros. Because we don't have money. We don't need to worry about upgrading our Ouroboros anymore. We're at 1.18k subscribers, so if you ever look back on this day and are curious on what we were like, we are at 1.18k subscribers, which is very impressive. Very impressive. Pat ourselves on the back. We're almost to 1,200 subscribers. We are at 172,704 views. Video views. Total views. We're at that much total views. What is that? Bag of oranges. Attacks get an increased damage multiplier based off of the number of missing pegs. We'll try that out. We'll see what comes of that. US country channel type. So it doesn't have us listed under gaming. It doesn't know what our channel is, which is quite intriguing to me. The fact that it doesn't know what our channel is, which I kind of like that. I kind of like the fact that we're not listed under gaming for them. Granted, most of our videos, I think all of our videos have been gaming. So there is the aspect that we are a gaming channel. It just hasn't realized it yet. Trying to avoid the refreshes. See if I can get this thing to proc ×2. I think we heal here. Yeah, we heal here. Upgrade you again. Just keep getting you bigger and bigger. Weaponize envy. We don't have a way to heal. Who's our boss here? The mole. We want more bombs though. I think we'd rather take it. Weaponize envy. views in the last 30 days, 11,644. That's how many views we've had in the last 30 days. Which I think this is exciting. I want to do more for the channel here. I want to grow. I want to develop it a little bit better. And finding this site has helped with like motivation. I've been wanting to record so bad here recently, and I'm stuck in this hotel, and my wife still doesn't know about the channel, by the way. She still doesn't know about it. So I don't know when. I want to surprise her whenever we hit like a big milestone, get to a certain point, because as of right now, it's still very impressive, and like I'm beyond proud of it. But I like that, like, I don't know how to explain it. The feeling of the excitement, the build up for it. Because once I tell her and everything, and that excitement's gone. It's no longer like I have something to tell you, or, oh, I got a surprise. It's kind of gone at that point. But if that makes sense, I like that build up to it. I'm in love with the build up. I was hoping for a defresh potion there, not gonna lie, but I understand it didn't want to give it to us because it doesn't want us to be too strong. Did you hear Oakley? I don't know if it picked it up. My mic, I have it set up to where it doesn't really pick up too much of the noises behind me, but she just gave me the biggest like sigh yawn thing, stretching. So the apartment, I mean the hotel that we got, I don't know why I keep calling it an apartment. We're not in the very expensive overpriced apartment yet, which that will be a story for another day. Probably once we're in the apartment and I'm really experiencing it, I will tell you how much I don't blend in with the Northeast. I'm a good old Missouri boy through and through, especially after my exposure with the areas up here, money-wise, monetarily, quite expensive. But in this hotel, they didn't have one king bed for my wife and I, so we got 2 full beds. And that is our room. It's 2 full beds. So her and I have 1 bed, and Oakley has her own bed. It's perfect. Oakley loves her little bed. She sleeps on it all night. Her little bed, it's the same size as our bed. She's got more room than us. The moment I get up to start my day and go to work, since I work from home, fully remote, the moment I get up, she takes my spot in bed. In my bed. It's not that she has a whole bed to herself, that she just does not want to take part in or have any association with. But she wants my bed. So she goes over and lays in it, which, oh, my wife does not let dogs in beds. She's got bad allergies as it is, which, I mean, her allergies aren't bad for Oakley anymore since she's lived with Oakley for a few years now. Short fuse might be a little bit better for us for the time being. A 1020 is just crazy. Crazy how far we can upgrade this thing since we have our ace in the hole right here. And it's starting off with this thing and it's doing that much damage. You're just going to be overpowered. 690. We don't have any pierce, which is kind of annoying, especially if... Oh, it's the wall. Thank you for being the wall. Oh, the game's looking out for us, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking out for its number 12,543rd YouTube channel. Pretty impressive, right? I don't know. I enjoy it. I enjoy looking at this. Granted, total subscribers weekly, it definitely is a little It's a little jarring to see, like, towards the end of last year, we were definitely seeing some growth, big time, which at the end of the year, they've always said is whenever there's a lot of growth, that's whenever content creators, like, whenever it's their job, that's like where their highest paying months are, I guess, is what I've read. I don't know why I skipped you, but I skipped you. I know why, because we don't even need you. There, we just wanted to start with you. That's what I wanted. Well, starting with you did not work out as planned. Well, I guess it doesn't matter anyway. We won. Spin infection is not that great. Keep upgrading you. Suppose. What's the map look like? We can take the heals. Don't really have a way to heal. Overhammer is going to be a much better choice for us. I was going to say don't miss navigation. We just spent all of our money upgrading. But if you are curious, it also tells you estimated earnings. So just for sake of time and effort, it's saying our estimated monthly earnings are $3 to $47. I have to say, I've never seen a month where I was at $47. And I think $3 might be a little bit of an extreme at times. Almost, yes. I think it is a bit of an extreme at this point, but it's what it estimates at. I'm fine with that. Estimated yearly earnings. So on a yearly basis, that's fine. That's a good backup plan. It's $35 to $559. If you are interested in what the earnings of a small YouTube channel could be, or the earnings of the 12,543rd YouTube channel is, it's, I guess, around there, which I think it's more on the $35 and the $3 mark, but I think that's a little bit more in pace of what we're dealing with here, which still is not bad. I get paid something to play video games and talk to you guys, so I will not complain one bit about it. It's more than I deserve is the best way. What's his face? Oh, what is his name? It is Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey says that. How are you doing, sir? They say doing fine. How about you? Better than I deserve. I think that's what he says. Better than I deserve, as he's spinning around his ring on his hand. But this is better than I deserve is the best way to say it. I think Dave Ramsey says that correctly for sure. Echo chamber will be a little bit more beneficial for us. Against this wall, if we start with that one orb, I think we'll be fine. Dang it. I wanted to start with you. Is it too much to ask to start with you? Call me crazy. But we're starting with you in hopes that we can get a one shot here. Dang it. Close. We do it again. We dust ourselves off and try again. If it didn't work the first time, it'll work the second time. You know what? This might be the orb that can be the one orb challenge. One orb, one relic. I bet that orb can do it. One orb, one relic. Refresh potion is perfect. We have 2 refreshes now. So the defresh potion is glorious. But like I was saying, like towards the end of the year, granted, we had a lot of growth in 2022. Yeah, we had a ton of growth in 2022. Granted, that was our first year. We started this channel July 5th. July 5th, right after the 4th of July, we started it. We're like, this is our this is the time. We're going to start our channel. We're going to grow from here. We're going to build. We're going to build something. We're going to build something with our own 2 hands. We're going to make friends. We're going to enjoy playing some video games and getting our talking out. So I'm no longer talking to myself all the time. I'm no longer that weirdo that sits there and walks around talking to himself. I now talk to myself while playing a game, but I justify it because I'm talking to you guys. It's not directly necessarily, like I'm not streaming right now, which now that this move is happening, streaming should be able to take a little bit more precedence. I would, so thoughts and concerns. If you're made it this far into the video, I'll probably ask it again in other videos too, for the people that might have clicked off by now and watch kind of the first part of it, then move on. I understand, I watch YouTube too. I know how I watch YouTube, and sometimes that's how it works, so I don't expect anything different from other people. But face cam. At what point do I do a face cam? Because you see all these large channels, they wait until they get a big view followership, and then it just brings in a little bit more attention with the angst of having a face cam, revealing, oh, what do they look like? That's kind of my thoughts, is like, do you think that makes sense to do for us, or do we just reveal our face and just get it over with and be done with it? We have a face cam now, and then I can do more reactive things, because you can't do reaction without a face cam. You need that, like, especially our style of channels and editing style, or just channel style does not prosper from, we don't have heavy edits, we don't have all of that extra content along it, if that makes sense. Dang it, we're losing health here. We don't have all that extra stuff that can build off of not having a face shown. So like if you look at the Real Engineer, or the Real Civil Engineer, I think is what his YouTube channel is. He plays like Polybridge, which I would love to play Polybridge. But he has pretty heavy edits through it, which go well with him not having a face and everything, and it plays very well off one another, I guess. But for us, we don't have the heavy edits. We're kind of like a commentary. We sit here, talk, play games, raw footage, one cut, kind of like a streamer, but YouTube style streaming. Oh, this is our arch enemy on fights. What does that sound? Oakley heard it too. It's almost like someone was banging on our door at this sketchy hotel. Okay, this might be our arch enemy of fighting. Maybe we can survive. He's really building up some damage here. Okay, yeah, we did it. Oh, kind of afraid there. More afraid of whatever was at the door. Because that got Oakley up too. So it wasn't just me hearing things. But what was I talking about? Oh, the face cam stuff. Yeah. I could use your thoughts, opinions, concerns. Well, should we... See, those of you that want to just see my face will say yes. But do you think on a... I don't know, man. I don't know. It kind of opens the door a little bit for broader content, I think. So if you look at like... who's another content creator similar? Like if you look at Moist Critical, Penguins something, whatever it is. You look at his, not heavy edits. Pretty simple. All he does is talking to a camera, talking directly. That is similar to what we are, but we play games to contradict like the game itself is the content. And me talking is like the, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I should have fully formed my thought before I started talking on it. But it is what it is. It was part of the discussion, or I guess the topic of today's video, which I wanted to go over the Social Blade site. Tell you some of the highlights of the Social Blade site for us. Which, pretty nice highlights, I have to say. I am a fan of where we're at today and where are we at. And now, one thing on this Social Blade site that I'm not necessarily the largest fan of is it gives us our projection. So it projects our growth. And I tell you what, that slide does not look good. Future projections does not look good for us. It will take 1 year, 4 months to hit 1 million views on the channel. Oh, I don't want that. Well, it's the final battle, so that duplication, probably not bad. That's kind of sad that it missed. And in 5 years time, so that's 5 years from today, it says our YouTube subscribers will be at 3,400. That statistic does not sound as good as most other statistics on this, but I could use it taking out one of these things. You need to remove them from the map, please, from the map pool. Beautiful. Took both of those out. Took you out. Now it's only one. It's only you and me, good sir. You and me. And you are taken out as well. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We beat Cruciball 6. But yeah, so in 5 years time, we'll be at 3,409 subscribers and 10,900 views. Which is weird. Figured you'd have, I don't know. It is what it is. Interesting. Social Blade. Look up Social Blade. Look at your favorite YouTubers, see where they're at, and see if we can beat them. See if we can beat your favorite YouTuber and see if we're maybe higher ranked than them. 12,543rd, 6,286 in the US. We have no channel type. And it is what it is. Thank you so much. And I look forward to talking with you all later. Bye-bye.